Today, friends, I have some pretty bad news for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. The game is delayed to 2023. A lot of us saw this happening. The game was just such an insane big scope for a studio that's not really made anything like this before. This is big though, considering that Need for Speed is coming out this year. We know that it's pretty much confirmed at this point, and we know that hopefully we'll be getting some expansions for Forza coming soon, and also probably one around the time of release, so November time. It was supposed to be, in case you didn't know, in September. We've seen absolutely no gameplay for this game whatsoever. What we've been given is these CGI trailers that really give you an idea of what the game's about, and something really kind of hinted at me that this was going to be the case. They released an article, we're going to read through it in a second. There's quite a lot of hints to say that this was going to happen. They didn't really say exactly when, they've not really given a date. I mean, there's also been COVID and all the other excuses under the book, but essentially, I am more excited that this has been delayed than upset, because I'd rather see the actual vision for this game, and I really hope that this game gets the vision we all have in our minds, and honestly, it's looking like that may actually be the case. So you're asking, where did they share this news? Well, they shared it literally 5 minutes ago on the Twitter. They didn't really say that there was a delay, which is like really odd. Surely you should make it pretty darn clear that there has been a delay. However, as I said, we'll check this out. They used Steam to share this information, which is a bit odd. And here it is. So the first thing I noticed, as you scroll down, you're like, oh, yeah. No concept images, which look really sick. Now, there is something I did notice about these concept images. So here they are open. You may notice in the bottom left corner, concept art, street headquarters, which sounds sick. 2022 KT Racing. Now, I don't know about you, but if concept art is releasing for a game on the year that it's supposed to come out, that's a little bit odd. A little bit of information is that there will be a beta test, so that means there is a chance to still play the game earlier than we hoped. Well, we kind of expected it to get delayed. However, the game will no longer be releasing on PS4 and Xbox One. Now, we've discussed this before with Need for Speed. It was ripped. The idea that we think is that the Need for Speed game will not come to last generation consoles. This again is positive, negative. It means less people can play, but there is ways to do it. Game Pass and also the new PlayStation Plus means you'll probably be able to stream it to the console, so you will be able to play, or probably to your phone if you want to. But it is a shame for the Direct Now that you cannot play the game on the last gen consoles, but it means the game's going to be better, run better, whatever. That's a given. However, we have the Xbox Series S. We'll gloss over that one. I personally am going to say I think the best platform to play this game on is probably going to be on PC. It's pretty obvious. That's how it's always been with test drives. The mod support is insane. But anyway, this is in bold. The game will now be releasing 2023. They have not said anything else, really. So they say the reason for the delay is they wish to create the most polished game in the series' history, which, to be completely honest with you, is pretty fair, considering in the past, in case you haven't played any of the previous test drive games, they were always a bit weird. Kind of like how The Crew is. It's not there, but almost it doesn't matter because the game is so good that you overlook those issues. But Test Drive Unlimited 2 had some pretty banging issues. Like, for example, in case you didn't see it, there was an update that basically made all paid DLC cars into pink Mustangs. All got just like that. But with things like the casino and everything, they're starting afresh. They're giving it a go from nothing. I'm willing to give them the time. I was really happy to see a mention in the article as well, saying that they are really focusing on the lifestyle elements of the game. And quite frankly, that is the most important thing about Test Drive. The big pillar, the big point as to why we're so obsessed with the series is considering the fact that we're able to experience kind of real-life supercar life luxury ownership. In here, they mention that Test Drive is more than just a racing game, but rather a game about the joy of driving your car, buying a car from a dealership, listening to radio while driving, putting the top down when the rain stops, using turn signals properly, and simply even opening the window so you can see all the details of the car audio, sound, players, sounds kind of reverbing. That is the Test Drive experience, and you can clearly see that's what they're trying to show here with all the partying and such, and having the racing of Ponzi SUVs. However, they're trying to create the ultimate driving experience, an ownership kind of simulation, and I love that. It's a 1-to-1 scale map, and it's going to be incredible. Gambling to get your money up, because there's no investing. We all gambling up in here. Okay, that's how you get the big money. You're gambling away. They're also focusing on Hong Kong Island having 550 kilometers of road, so that there's going to be no limit. You can drive absolutely everywhere, and that is the test drive experience. So I am very kind of happy about this delay, to be honest with you, and it means we get more racing games spread out a little bit longer, and that's good. So if Need for Speed gets no updates as per usual, and well, Forza expansion lasts about a day as usual, then we're fine, really. Anywho, let's carry on with this article a little bit. There's another screenshot here that I want to look at. So this is the headquarters of the other team, as it were. And as you can see, well, it looks very fancy, very good, very cool, very posh, very... You get the idea. So there's like the two kind of squadrons, the two levels of it. Street versus posh baboons. And I'ma tell you, I'm a street man. I'm from Grimsby. Don't mess with me, rich people. Come on, then. But essentially, they tell you about them here. Any information you need to know. Each clan has its own HQ for gathering, celebrating victories together, and finding new missions. So hopefully, this, again, it's like a test drive experience. Hopefully, it's multiplayer. Hopefully, it's linked. Everybody is kind of shared in the same area. That would be really sick. That's what I want to see. Like, the multiplayer level that was available in Test Drive Unlimited 2, which is still probably the best multiplayer in a racing game. I want to see that again. Go into a dealership, seeing your mate there. Oh, mate, I've got enough money now to buy this Ferrari. Come with the dealership with me, and I'm going to buy this Ferrari. And it feels like a real experience. Because every time I've bought a significant car, I take someone with me so that they can share the experience. Let me do it in a game. Because soon, we won't be able to afford any bloody cars anymore. They're going to be going in the bin. So the streets have a more underground culture, nightclub life. Nightclub life? What are we? Bloody North, then? No, I guess it's just kind of everyone that does that. I don't touch grass. Each of the HQs has a public area that can be accessed by all players, whether they're at a street or shop. But the more interesting part is the VIP area, which is only open to clan members who have proved their allegiance. In this area, out of sight for non-members, meetings are held and missions are assigned with the aim of destabilizing the rival camp. However, this has been delayed. We've got more information. It means we're probably not going to see much of it at this next event that's supposed to be tomorrow, which is a shame. That's where we thought we were going to hear more about it. We'd see more about it. But it does mean if we do not see this game in June or August, so the Summer Fest for games or Gamescom, there's going to be even more delay. I'm sure of it. But they said, what, 2023? 2023. So we don't know when. I'm going to say maybe early. I don't want to jinx it, though. I'm going to say maybe late, and the crew might be early next year. I had to say that, probably. I hope so. Thanks for watching. Smash like, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe, and peace.